Hello, Cancer. I have exactly 41 minutes and 41 seconds on the timestamp for the current section of recording. So 41, 41, 4 and 1 together make 5. 5 and 5 are two changes. You may be facing some changes in your life right now. Kind of a bit of a 180, something like that, a return possibly. There's this kind of looking back energy that I'm seeing for you, where something was heartbreaking in the past for you, something was emotionally difficult. You moved on from it. You kind of left something behind. You moved forward. It was difficult for you, just kind of like looking at that woman hunkering down there. But I feel like after a period of time, you were able to look back on it and reflect on the past with a certain amount of emotional stability, emotional security. It's like once you got to a better place, you were able to look back and see, and see the bigger picture of what you went through. I think at the time it was hard to see, it was hard to think clearly, it was hard to have that mental clarity. You can see that the swords are kind of like blocking her vision there. But all you could see was the pain. Yeah, all you could see was the thing that caused you the pain in the past. But now that you are on dry land again, you're not in those turbulent waters anymore. You can kind of look back with a sense of clarity. And a sense of almost like emotional detachment from what happened, so that you can analyze it more, where in the past it hurt you, I think, to think about it, or you couldn't think clearly through whatever that situation was. So you're on dry land now, you've made it to the other side, which gave me walk on through, was it? Break on through by the Doors. Break on through to the other side. It says something about the day shines light on the darkness, leaving the darkness behind, but that darkness still sometimes clouds the day. So you do still feel those storm clouds, those emotions, I think, of the past. I think you do still carry them with you. They do still affect you. But we're meant to carry the bruises from the past forward. So even though the bruises may fade, they still leave an emotional bruise, which, we're supposed to remember. We're supposed to carry that forward so that we learn the lessons from the past. If we didn't carry those lessons forward, if we forgot the past heartbreak, we'd be doomed to keep repeating those patterns, repeating those cycles. So the pain literally is your gain, because you're a stronger person now because of it. You broke on through to the other side. Somebody may have broken a door, possibly in impatience or anger. The second I was tidying up the cards from Gemini's reading, and the second, like, the thought of doing your reading crossed my mind, the cards fell out. So you could have had a fallout with somebody. It could be to do with this heartbreak of the past. Literally, like, I was shuffling, and all of a sudden the cards just went everywhere. The cards got very, very naughty. I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who's a little bit naughty, or perhaps children, mischievous. I've not had any problems with the cards at all today, and like I say, the second I started tuning into your energy, the cards were flying everywhere. They were not handling well. They kept falling out. They could be like people who you're falling out with, and I really moved into this kind of like impatient, like huffy energy, this kind of like energy. I threw this deck of cards across the room. Again, very much not my energy. It's to do with either your energy, getting impatient with somebody, or somebody that you're dealing with. I'm feeling the scratch on my left hand, and I had some kind of like I felt like I needed to rub my left wrist. Like, I don't know if somebody's grabbed you, or if you've got some kind of arthritis or something, or like I have this urge to kind of like I was rubbing my left wrist on my clothes. So I don't know what that is. I don't know. I started tidying up, and I'm normally the sort of person, I can like look at a mess for a week before I'll tidy it. But there were some newspapers in the bathroom, and I was like, they don't need to, they shouldn't be there. So I like picked the newspapers up, and then I was putting laundry through. So I was very huffy and impatient and kind of like annoyed with other people. So again, I don't know if that's your energy, but like throwing things, I knocked the tripod over by accident, but it's because I was like in this huffy energy. I don't know what that is for you, Cancer. I don't know if that's your energy or someone you're dealing with. I was also sort of thinking, like, to myself, like I say, as soon as I started doing your reading and like the cards started falling out, and like all this difficult energy started to come in, I was like, Cancer, why are your readings like this? Like, why do I keep getting this for you? Like, And then I was thinking about, I've been watching H3 podcasts quite a lot in the past couple of weeks. Really getting into it. I love that Trisha Paytas is on it now. I looked up Ethan Klein's star sign just on a whim this morning, and he's a Cancerian, and I thought, yeah, I can see that, because he's always starting drama. He's always getting himself into arguments. Can't keep his mouth shut, Cancer. He's always stirring the pot. So, you know, but he has very good intentions. He's trying to do things because he wants to make things better. He wants to call people out on the BS, you know. So, you know, I like him as a character. So, what are we going to have for you, Cancer? Is it going to be one of those readings? Please no. Please no. Can we stick to this Queen of Cups energy, this calm, peaceful, I'll take it all in my stride, nothing's going to faze me, I'm on my game today, or are we going to have fallouts? So let's get a song, please, for Cancer. The reading is going up on Thursday. Whenever it reaches you, it is timeless. Also, reminder that gender's fluid in the tarot, so even though it's perhaps like the Queen of Cups on the card, it can be she, he, they. It's more about the energy, the way that this person's acting, than the gender on the card, so you can switch things around if necessary. And it's a general reading, so not everything is going to be for you. Please use your own intuition and discernment to know what's for you, and leave anything else for other people. Right, it's not all about you, Cancer. Okay, let's see then. Let's see the song for Cancer's reading. It's going up on Thursday. What does Cancer need to hear? Selling Jesus by Skunk and Anansie. Watch out for watch out for people who, I suppose people could say this about me as well as a tarot card reader. I don't make any money from this. I'm not that popular. I do it because I feel like I'm guided to do it, and do it because people tell me it helps them. You know, it's like a mirror, isn't it, to reflect our own lives back to us and give us things to think about. So I do feel like it's something I'm guided to do, something that I should be doing, rather than something that I'm trying to earn money from. Which is funny, because Ethan Klein was kind of bad-mouthing tarot card readers the other day and saying that they're all money makers and things like this, which literally I wish I made money from it. But yeah, selling Jesus. Be cautious about people who sell you emotional experiences, who sell you spiritual experiences. Watch out for people who profiteer off other people's pain. Do look up the lyrics to that song, Selling Jesus by Skunk and Anansie. All the songs that come through in your reading will be in the description box down below. And pay attention to what that song is saying. I think it gives you a really good message, because now I'm not saying anything bad about religion at all. I think religion has a lot of value, that it has a lot of things to contribute in a society. You know, it eases people's pain. You know, when people lose loved ones, it's a source of comfort, it's a source of guidance of how to be a better person, it's a source of community. There's so many positive things that come along with being part of a certain religion. However, there are people who use religion as a tool to promote themselves or to make a profit, and they are literally making money through other people's pain. So please be careful about if anyone asks you for money. I don't know, there's other services that do things for free, right? You could go to most churches, most priests, I guess, and they're not going to ask you for money. They might say, if you can afford to, can you donate? But they're not going to be like, I'll only hear your confession if you give me money. I mean, maybe they do. That's why Henry VIII kind of like overthrew all the partially. That's sort of the whole dissolution of the monasteries business in English culture. You know, is because people started to use religion as a tool to make money, and that's wrong. You know, that's not the point. It's not the point. So again, I'm not calling out any specific religion. I'm talking about historically, and yeah, there are people who are scammers, so just be wary of those. I think I've waffled on about that for long enough. I think I should pull you some cards. I'm going to just pause and make a note of that song, and then we'll get going. All right, I love Skunk and Anansie. Like, they want your soul and your money, blood and your bones. Yeah, don't know. There's always bad people who ruin all the good things, aren't there? Right, let's see. What does Cancer have then this week? What's going on for Cancer? Only one card. Ooh, interesting. Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. Taurus also had that card. It's like the bat signal, right? It's like, come and help me. The bad guys are out in Gotham City. Oh, why are the cards behaving on camera? They were not behaving before. It's like, maybe you're dealing with somebody who behaves very well when they're in the public eye. You know, when other people are looking, when they feel like they're being watched, they behave very, very well. But perhaps behind closed doors, or perhaps when they think they can get away with it, they behave very badly. Just be careful, Cancer. Mountain Road. You are on the road to success. So I guess you will overcome the obstacles, right? Cancer then, please. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Whoa, whoa. Here we go. Here's the fallout. Someone's been called out. This one flew across the room. You've got secrets here. Rose, romance is in the air, and Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. Okay, romance is in the air. Someone is behaving stupidly. This flung across the room. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. So you could be dealing with somebody who's literally got fair skin, fair hair, fair eyes. Fair eyes, that doesn't make sense. Or you could be dealing with somebody who doesn't necessarily have fair skin or hair. You know, you could be dealing with someone with darker skin and darker hair, but who's very, very fair-minded, who's very... you know, sees both sides of the story, who, you know, gives everybody a fair chance. So do take that as it resonates. You have Moon, changes in your life. You are ruled by the moon, by the way. And Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. I associate this with Aries energy. This could also indicate Piscean energy. Stubborn, aggressive person, changes in your life, dealings or relationship with a fair woman. Someone is behaving stupidly. Romance is in the air. You are on the road to success. And take care, enemies are working against you. Right, I'm just going to have a sip of my orange juice. Trying to be healthy. What's the heart of the matter then, please, for Cancer? So, ooh. The Three of Cups in reverse. Now, the Three of Cups should be a community around you, friends, celebrating with other people, getting along with people. It's always like the gossip around the water cooler card for me. You know, it depicts normally three women who have some kind of friendship bond between them. It talks about soul tribe, soul family, maiden mother crone connections, supportive, you know, people who are more experienced than you being able to advise you, things like this. There's this feeling of being on your own here, but your cup's empty. Okay, right, I see. So just to show you the reverse of this card, this is the vice versa tarot. So there's two images on each card. So this is what it should be, right? It should be happiness shared with other people. But I feel like you're feeling quite on your own here. You may be feeling a bit vulnerable. Maybe looking for love where in the wrong place. But also these two cups are full of water. They're splashing water, but your cup is empty. Now, you can't expect other people to constantly fill up your cup. If you have emotional needs, it's a give and take situation, right? Isn't it? You have to be able to give to others in order to receive. So there is perhaps a feeling of you need to fill up your own cup first, Cancer, before you're feeling ready and able to socialize with others. I feel at this time you have a little bit of work to do where perhaps you need to work on your own inner happiness. Yeah. So if you're feeling a little bit left out, just interestingly enough, you have got the Two of Cups on the underline there, which is, you know, as somebody who's on your wavelength, a connection with somebody else. I think, let's find out more. So what led you to this? What led you to this? Why? I did see the Knight of Swords as I was tuning into. As I was shuffling the cards, sorry, I was slightly distracted trying to remember what I got from it. I got that somebody ran and hid. What's I tried to run and hide. Tried to run, tried to hide. It fell out on that bit of the song. Tried to run, tried to hide. And what I got was that this is the person looking for you. This is the person trying to give you some information or to speak to you, but you ran and hid. You didn't want to know. So it could be like somebody was delivering a message to you, delivering a letter, delivering a contract. There's somebody has something to say to you. You didn't want to hear it, so you ran off, is what I was getting earlier. Because in the reverse, the Knight of Swords is going to say something painful. Could be you as well. It could be, I don't want to say something I'm going to regret. I don't want to have harsh words with somebody. I don't want to get into an argument. I don't want to cross swords with anyone, so I'm going to retreat. Okay, so it can also be refusing to communicate, I'm hearing refusing to cooperate. So because I think, again, perhaps you learned a lesson from the past where you were like, if I engage with this, if I speak to this person, if I communicate with this person, if I engage with this energy, it's going to get me back into this place. So I'm better off taking myself out of the situation, possibly, is how that's come through. 2 reversals is not great. I'm also seeing the 5 of Wands, sorry, on the bottom, which is fighting, competition, aggression. So I do feel like you try to avoid a situation, you try to avoid a confrontation with somebody. So where is Cancer heading? Well, that's your card, the Chariot, but it's in reverse. 3 reversals. Cancer, this isn't a good reading so far. And you've got another card about conflict. Where the Wands, the card I just showed you, is about it can be a more physical kind of competition, much more overt aggression, much more physical. The 5 of Swords is about verbal conflict or mental conflict or arguments, differences of opinion. The 5 of Swords is you've lost the battle, but you could win the war. It's like live to fight another day, right? So perhaps this is what you did. You left the battle because you wanted to live to fight another day. You knew perhaps that this would get you into a bad space. Now, your card, the Chariot card, it can talk about a lot of things. It's major arcana, so it has a lot of meanings. It can be, sometimes it's bringing 2 energies into alignment. They need to balance out 2 energies. They need to take the reins of your own life, to harness, to drive the Chariot forward. It's a card about action. It's a card about success. It's, you have the victory parade. If you have if you win the battle, if you win the war, you have the victory parade, right? You have the Chariot. What's it called? A triumph in, if we're talking ancient Rome. So with it being in the reverse and his back's turned and the road's cracking behind him, I feel like you retreated. You withdrew from a battle. You didn't have victory because you didn't engage in the fight, which I, as a Libra, I'm like, negotiate your way out of the battle. I'm like the peacekeeper. I'm like, hey, you don't need to fight, boys. Yeah. Feeling defeated. You feel defeated. You didn't have success in something. Action wasn't taken. Regarding a difference of opinion or some kind of verbal conflict. So I do feel like you are into this 4 of Swords energy is like the retreat card, right? It's I lost the battle, so I need to go and process this, is how this is coming through. Whoa! The Magician in reverse as well. Yeah, you weren't able to make something happen. You may have had some kind of dreams or wishes, or you were trying to manifest something. It didn't happen. Right, I don't know where that wanted to be. I didn't ask a question. It just kind of came out by itself. What is Cancer? What's going on subconsciously for Cancer right now? What's a hidden strength for Cancer? Subconsciously for Cancer, please. Hidden strength. Okay, yeah, exactly. You've lost the battle, but you could win the war. Now, this 10 of Cups is a really, really beautiful 10 of Cups for me, because the 10 of Cups is like, it's the happily ever after card usually in the tarot. I wonder if I've got one handy. I'm just going to pause so I can show you. 1 second. Okay, so I've grabbed a tarot deck that's off to the side here. It's the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Ducan. And this is the imagery that's more common on the Ten of Cups. It's the fairy tale ending, the happily ever after, happiness shared with other people, a community around you, people, you know, almost like the Three of Cups, but happier. So the thing with this Ten of Cups is like, you had that once, this is what you had. But to me, the imagery of this card says it's been lost. There's no love left in these cups. Remember, you were holding up the empty cup. There's no love left for a situation that used to be your happy place. It's like that Madonna song, it used to be my playground, it used to be my childhood dream. But over time, people have perhaps grown apart with the Chariot in reverse. Perhaps there's conflict that's arose. People just wanted to take different pathways. So there's this emotional goodbye. It's a sad ending. It's like bygones be bygones. I think emotionally, you know, it's time to move on from something that once was your happily ever after, but it's not anymore. The cups are now empty. So there's the beautiful thing about this card, which I love, is that although the Ten of Cups, it's almost like the Eight of Cups to me, like a similar meaning. It's like, although the Ten of Cups are now empty, you know, that happiness has been and gone. There's a new cup coming in for you. Now, the Ace of Cups is like a divinely guided relationship or emotional offering being brought into your life. So there's something new here. There's something divinely led. So it's almost like a melancholy, a sad goodbye. It's this used to be my playground. This used to be my happy place. So intuitively, I think you know this. I think you know that something's coming to a natural end. You know, the pathway has split, and there's something new on the horizon for you that's going to, you know, lead to another Ten of Cups that's much better for you, because I think something didn't work out. Intuitively, this is a strength for you. It's subconsciously, a subconscious awareness of this is what's going to enable you to move forward. So what is an avert strength? What is lifting Cancer up at the moment? What is what's above Cancer? The Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords has her back turned. The Queen of Swords is the Ice Queen for me in the tarot. It's somebody who can withdraw from a situation, who can go cold, who can pull back the emotions out of a situation. When something's not working for the Queen of Swords, she's got that sword raised because she takes action and she communicates and she does what needs to be done. So yeah, communicating, taking action, doing what needs to be done. Your ability to withdraw is a strength for you right now. Your ability to go emotionally cold is a strength for you right now. This is also your energy. It's the King of Pentacles. Now, all this is your energy. The King of Pentacles is somebody who is very solid, very dependable, very nurturing. I mean, it could be that these are other people for you. I don't know. The Knight of Swords could be another person. I did say it's like somebody coming to communicate with you. The King of Pentacles, there's a lot of abundance with this person. It could be that this person's very wealthy, very good at the job. They may be very nurturing. It could be a father figure for you who can give you some really good advice, some really practical, tangible advice. Also, the Queen of Swords. I mean, these are both in the upright, right? They're not in the reverse. So they're both showing in the positive. It could be that this is a mother and father for you. An air sign mother and earth sign father, possibly. It could be that this can talk about lawyers, people who give you very, very good advice, people who work in communications. This could be somebody associated with career. I think there's people around you who can give you good advice, who can support you. But yeah, your ability to go cold, to turn into Elsa, right, the Ice Queen, or your ability to really take control of practical matters is the strength for you right now. And this is a known strength. Okay, it's lifting you. It's lifting you up. Yeah, there is a passionate new start coming for you. There's an Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. You've been led towards something that you're going to feel like you want to make a passionate emotional investment in it. But I think you have to walk away from the old battles in order to get to the happier future. Okay, so tell me what is between the Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Swords, please. Outside of Cancer, so this is an energy outside of you. Between the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Which way, please? The Ten of Swords, yeah. So, as I say with this Queen of Swords, she cuts things out that aren't working for her anymore. It's funny, I did see the Ten of Swords in this deck as well. The Ten of Swords, it can feel like a stab in the back. It can feel like a betrayal. It can feel like something ending on bad terms. There is definitely something to do with, I think, communication here that hurts. But things end because they don't serve you anything more. Things end because they weren't right for you and they were holding you back. So you can see how there's a sense of peace and forward movement here. There's a sense of this woman walking towards her brighter future because she's left something behind. She's walked away from the things that don't serve her anymore. So I think you took action to cut something out of your life that was not working for you. It is quite a sharp ending, the Ten of Swords. So what's between the Knight of Swords and this Ten of Cups and Ace of Cups, please? What is outside of Cancer, energy outside of Cancer between this Knight of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Cups? The Queen of Swords. Okay, so yeah, this could be somebody that you're dealing with, I feel. It could be somebody that maybe at the time maybe you thought this person was a bit of a bitch, right? He, she, they, however it resonates. Somebody who's sharp with the words. You could have thought this person was trying to hurt you with their words, so you withdrew. The thing with the Queen of Swords, and this is, I'm in Libra, so it's Libran energy, so I understand it quite well, is that the Queen of Swords will tell you the truth because she respects you, even if she knows it's going to hurt you, because she's loyal, because to her, because she values the truth, because she values honesty, because she values information, she thinks that telling the truth, even if it's a bitter pill to swallow, is the right thing to do. Because you're a water sign, you're more inclined to hide the truth to protect your feelings and the feelings of others. You think that's the right thing to do. So I think there's a misunderstanding here where somebody saw somebody as trying to hurt them with words, with information, with truth. But actually this person was honouring you with the truth, because they know it's the right thing to do in their opinion. But also this Queen of Swords, she does have her heart locked away. So it's like you could have learned something from each other in this situation. The Queen of Swords needs to open up emotionally. She can sometimes have a heart locked away. So this Queen of Swords, if this is not you, it could be you. Either you went cold, you took the action, you cut things out of your life that weren't working for you, you look towards your future. Or this is somebody around you who delivered, you know, they could have told you their truth, delivered you some information, delivered you their opinion, advised you. It hurt you at the time. See, this is why this is here, right? It hurt you at the time. Their words hurt you. It was like a stab in the heart. They hurt you. You moved forwards, and at the time you couldn't see clearly, but once you got the perspective, you were able to look back and say, oh, actually, I understand that person's motivations better now. They weren't trying to hurt me. They were just trying to shake me out of my comfort zone. They were trying to, it's like a tough truth, right? It's a hard, honest truth. Like a friend who says, look, I love you, but you shouldn't be dating that person. And it's like, why doesn't my friend support me? Why doesn't my friend support the choices I'm making? They do. They support you because they want what's best for you. So they're going to tell you the truth if they think somebody's not right for you, right? Could be a number of different things. Could be you could be dealing with some kind of law situation with the two sword energy there as well. So what's subconsciously? Let's go to your subconscious, knowing that this Ace of Cups is coming in for you after something that felt like a withdrawing from a battle or not having success in some kind of conflict. letting something go so that something better can come in. So what is an energy outside of Cancer here, please? Okay, yeah, well, there you go. That's what's coming in for you, the King of Cups. So if you've let something go in the past, especially a relationship that didn't match you, it didn't match your energy, perhaps you didn't understand each other, perhaps you grew apart, you're moving towards somebody who's in King of Cups energy. And again, he, she, they, take it as it resonates. The King of Cups offering you a cup, girl, boy, whoever, you better grab that cup, right? The King of Cups is somebody, they match your energy, Cancer. You're the Queen of Cups and you've got the King of Cups here. This is somebody who matches you on an emotional level. They understand you on an emotional level. They are supportive, they're nurturing, they are going to open up to you, they're going to give you that love that you need. They are going to fill up your cup and your cup is going to be overflowing. I'm going to show you the imagery of the Ace of Cups. All right, so I've got it ready. So you have been trying to either offer love to a situation where you don't have any love to give to it. How are you supposed to fill up those 10 cups if your cup is empty? Likewise, how are you going to fill up your cup if these cups are empty? You know, are you going to fill it up with salt water? Are you going to fill it up with tears? No, Cancer, you cannot fill cups with empty cups. So this new cup is coming into you, the Ace of Cups. And who's bringing it in but the King of Cups, right? This person not only can fill your cup, their cup is overflowing. They can give and give and give and give. This is the cup that's being offered to you. Look, it's literally overflowing. This is the Ace of Cups. This is the King of Cups. That well is never going to run dry. Okay? So stop trying to fill your cup up from empty cups. Like, let this energy that's coming in for you, subconsciously you're aware of it. This person may be in your life, they may not be in your life, but they're a match for you and they're coming in divinely guided because they're your perfect match. Okay, it could be friends, could be relationships, I don't know. It could be Pisces energy or Scorpio energy. It could be any water sign. It doesn't have to be. It could just be someone with a lot of water in the chart, but they're emotionally stable. They're very, very giving. They're nurturing. They're everything that you, I think, have been looking for. So what's between this King of Pentacles and Five of Swords, please? Oh, by the way, as I was kind of finding the Ace of Cups, it's like you've been trying to get the water from perhaps these energies, but this is he's sat on a stone, she's got ice behind her. It's like you can't get water from a stone, right? Is the way it was coming through. I mean, you can get water from the ice crystals, you just have to melt it, but I don't know. That's what they were telling me. You can't get blood from a stone, you can't get water from a stone. So what is between the King of Pentacles and this Five of Swords, Chariot in reverse, please? I did say that this could be work for you. There's a wish here to work together. So either you want to fix things with this person, you want to come together to repair the situation. The Three of Pentacles is working together as part of a team. Or this is literally something to do with work. Wishes coming true in regards to work, getting offered some sort of opportunity. The kings can offer things. The king could offer the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new opportunity, to work together, to do your dream job, to heal something in regards to work. I feel like there's this sense of holding on to wishes, holding on to dreams. So I did say with the Chariot in reverse, there is this sense of two people coming apart, or there could be a difficult choice for you to make. Again, this is a conflict of interest, a conflict of opinions. It could be that somebody wants to follow their dreams regarding work and somebody wants to follow their heart space and their emotional needs. There could be a conflict within you, which is tearing you between two energies, work, you know, success at work, or emotional fulfillment, which could explain why you've got this conflict. Which could explain why you're irritable, if you're irritable, because you've got this tear, you're being torn apart by these two choices. So the Star card's Aquarian energy. I don't know if that's relevant to you at all. So yeah, you're still trying to repair that broken heart, still trying to repair the damage that was done in the past. Withdrawing after the battle, right? So let's get you an advice card. Because if this is your choice, this is a difficult choice to make, I think. What is the advice, please, for anyone resonating with this reading? What is the advice, please, for anyone resonating with this reading? On the underlying, you've got Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. I feel like you could, I mean, this is talking to me about this energy, right? Look at all the threads. So there could be some kind of dream in regards to work that you need to make real, or working to heal something, working together to heal something. If that's your dream, then, you know, the Spider Spirit is bringing those webs together. Noticing all the purple there on those colours as well. Which way round, please? Which one? That way. Okay. Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time. 49. So, watch out for rabbits. Rabbits may be meaningful to you, and spiders as well. Could be indicators from Spirit to guide you in the right direction. A sunny meadow calls, and Rabbit Spirit appears to lead you out of your dark warren and into the light so that you can participate in a fertile and beautiful experience. It may seem safe below ground, see, because you're hiding, but the magic happens when you come out and take the risk of being vulnerable and there you go. That's you, Cancer, isn't it? Being vulnerable, the ability to be vulnerable. Take the risk of being vulnerable and co-creating something new. Co-creating, right? Dreams and wishes. Make your dreams real. You are being invited into a new life that you have no experience with, but have no fear. So you're being directed towards the new, right? This new Ace of Cups. Today is also a time to be fruitful and productive as you enjoy Rabbit Spirit's sunny and prolific energy. At this time, whatever you intend to bring to life will find fertile ground. There are no mistakes, really, when you are co-creating with Spirit. So let new ideas spring to the surface, knowing that now is a lucky time of tremendous possibility. Isn't that positive, Cancer? Come on, we've got this. Look on the bright side. You know, things get removed from your life because they don't work for you anymore, and because there's something better that Spirit's trying to bring into you. They're trying to bring in somebody who's your perfect match, who can fill up that cup, you know, emotional abundance, whether that's a love interest, a friend, you know, somebody who can advise you or support you. And they're trying to make your material dreams come true as well here, your work dreams and wishes come true. So you just have to figure out a way to heal this conflict, possibly to bring the two energies together. Can you bring these two things together and make them both work so that you can move forward? Can you heal that conflict? All right, let's see. I may get an advert. I feel like I'm going to run into an advert now, but can I get a song, please, for Cancer? So advice, what does Cancer really need to hear right now? Or the people who are resonating with this reading, please. Mambo number 5. A little bit of Monica in my life. It's funny that you're ending on a 5, right? I don't know. Whatever that means to you. Lou Bega, a little bit of Mambo number 5. Whatever that means to you, whatever you feel about that song, explore that, because that's your advice. That's leading you into what decision you need to make. So I hope that was helpful to you. Do take care. Leave me a like if you like. If you feel comfortable sharing your story and want to give me a little bit of feedback, I'd love to hear the comments down below in the comment box. Watch out for the spam bots. They are super active right now, so don't click on any links down there. I'm trying to remove them as quickly as possible, but yeah, leave me your comments if you feel comfortable doing so. Subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to be reminded when my readings go up, and yeah, share with friends if you think it's their story, although that's a pretty, as I say, a pretty bit of a tough pill to swallow there, isn't it? So maybe not. I said, pick up the phone. I said, maybe don't. Right, do take care, Cancer. Best of luck. Go for that King of Cups. They seem like they've got what you need. All right, take care, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.